In. Democratic Senator Mark Begich from Alaska joins me now. He co-authored a letter to the Federal Housing Finance Agency and to the Treasury Secretary. Good morning to you, Senator.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me on today.
Of course. What did you say in the letter?
Well, we were pretty direct. As you saw, that 60 of us said enough is enough. When you give out $13 million in bonuses to only 10 people in these pretty horrendous times out here in the economy with a 9+% unemployment, I think it's outrageous that they did it. I think we've asked Tim Geithner to intervene and review these bonuses. Now, I will say it's important to pay the folks a fair wage and a good wage in order to manage multi-billion dollars worth of housing loans, but at the same time, you know, $13 billion, and at the same time we're arguing with Fannie and Freddie Mac to help refinance millions of people's mortgages that aren't getting help from them. So I was just, as you can imagine by that letter, short, sweet, to the point, pretty outraged.
I think what's so troubling to a lot of Americans, the taxpayers who bailed out Fannie and Freddie, is the fact that apparently they only had to meet modest performance gains to get these bonuses. Senator, what does a modest performance gain mean to you, especially after $170 billion of taxpayer money?
Well, let me put it this way. A modest performance means that millions of people are still trying to refinance their homes, unable to when their credit worthiness is strong, but yet their property is underwater. So I think, you know, it sounds like they set pretty low standards in order to meet those bonuses. I think all of us would have those kind of standards, would love those standards, but the reality is all you have to do is look at the housing market. It is not fully recovered. It is stable in some areas, but not fully recovered, and we have a lot more work to do. And Fannie and Freddie Mac are one of the biggest players in this market, and to be able to see them get that kind of bonuses for limited, I mean really minimal refinancing programs and other things to help these home buyers out, homeowners out.
Do you think that it's the president's responsibility to comment on this? Because his spokesperson, Jay Carney, was asked about it last week. I mean, keep in mind the president spoke a lot about the bonuses that Wall Street workers were getting. And Jay Carney said really the president was going to stay out of this. What do you want from the president or from the Treasury Secretary?
Well, as we saw there, our letter asked the Secretary of Treasury to really engage in this. You know, we own a sizable amount of Fannie and Freddie Mac. We should be fully on the front line here to make sure that it's balanced in their approach of how they compensate their employees, just as we did when we bailed out banks. You know, we wanted to make sure there was fair compensation and no overcompensation. Here we have taxpayer money in Fannie and Freddie Mac, and we should be right on top of it. At the same time, we need them to hire the best people possible to manage these multi-billion-dollar organizations. But I do think, and that's why 60 of us, bipartisan approach, said, look, Secretary, jump in here, review this situation, because they are a major player in the housing market, and to give out $13 million in bonuses to 10 people, I think goes beyond the pale.
For modest performance gains.
Senator modest performance gains. What do we want? Let's get those standards.
I don't know about you, but most people get bonuses when they do actually better than modest.
Well, but let me just say one thing, Gretchen, real quick. You know, last 2 years we've pushed on the Senate no pay raises because we haven't done our job, and we think the same thing should happen on the flip side. All right,
you're taking your own medicine. Senator Mark Begich, a Democrat from Alaska. Great discussing this with you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great morning.
They were handpicked